I'm Isaiah Truyman, and I train the world's best athletes. Surfers, snowboarders, golfers, tennis players, every sport imaginable, except for shooting. I have 10 weeks to take high school senior Reagan Tyler and make her into the best athletic shooter that she can be.
And I'm veteran Green Beret sniper instructor John Wayne Walding.
Remember your trigger squeeze.
And I figure if I could teach a few hundred Afghanis how to shoot without a lick of English, I ought to be able to do something with Reagan.
This is I Am Forever.
When the NRA approached me about doing a show working with a 17-year-old girl, it was definitely out of my wheelhouse as an instructor. We train to be the most combat ready. We don't train to be the best athletes. But in reality, that's what we are. We train to be athletic shooters. An athletic person that can fast rope out a helicopter, climb a mountain, jump with kit, whatever we have to do, but also function our weapon accurately and under stress.
All right, lock and load. Come on, let's work, let's work.
I felt like it was just a perfect fit because the show is all about training athletes, exposing athletes to new sports, to learn new skills. It's been a very rewarding process. And, you know, working with somebody like Reagan, taking her through all these different sports and modalities and watching her progress is something that I get a lot of satisfaction out of. Reagan and John Wayne, it just all kind of came together very naturally, and I've been really thrilled with the process overall.
Push up. After looking back and seeing what our overall intent was to take a novice shooter and use athleticism to make them a better athletic shooter, put it on fire. I think that we should have got someone that was a more established shooter, somebody that was a shooter first, athlete second.
In this series, I don't think we've necessarily proven that if you're a natural athlete, you're just gonna pick everything up. If anything, I think we've proven the opposite. Even if you're a natural athlete, you still have to work really hard, and there are no guarantees. What I would like to see is a more evolved version of what we're doing, where we test the stages, if you will, against a much broader variety of shooters and athletes, so that we're really developing what I would call a world-class athletic shooter.
Hit. The biggest takeaway that I have from this I Am Forever experience is the pursuit. You know, I said in the beginning, it's not perfection, it's the pursuit of perfection is what makes a man great. From myself to all the athletic coaches, to Isaiah, obviously, and Reagan, all we cared about was doing the best that we could, and I truly feel that when you're around other great people that, you know, you lift yourself up and get better.
So if I had one takeaway message for all the viewers who are following along, it would be essentially that yesterday doesn't mean anything. It's all about tomorrow. Tomorrow's where you gotta get up, you gotta earn it, you gotta play hard, you gotta fight, you gotta train, you gotta work for it. That's the key to success. Getting up in the morning with a positive attitude and giving it everything you got. If you can do that every day, you're gonna get where you wanna go. I'm Isaiah Truyman.
I am John Wayne Walding.
And I am forever.
And I am forever.
All right, Reagan, here we are. The baseline test, just like we did in the beginning. Everything we've done has been leading up to now, right?
Yes.
Let's do it.
All right.
Reagan's baseline test begins with 3 slow aim stages. This will measure how her fundamental shooting abilities have developed without any added time pressure or physical stress. We're going to test Reagan's handgun marksmanship first. She will take 10 shots from 7, 15, and 25 yards. The goal is to evaluate her progress in accurately firing a pistol.
All right, Reagan, you got the slow fire of the pistol at 7 yards. Load, make ready.
When we get them all jacked up and make them run and gun and breathe and this, they forget this is slow. She's doing a great job to reset every single shot and then come in and do it again.
Yeah.
So you see every shot's new.
She's already right dead.
Yeah, she's doing great. If she shot everyone over there, I'd freaking do a backflip. One-legged backflip, I can do it.
Good job.
Look at that group. So let's see if she can, there you go. Great.
Take your time.
That's one thing I told her. I'm like, hey, if it doesn't feel right, break it off. You're not on a clock, and that's why people will blow shots. Great freaking shot. She's still got a couple things she needs to work on. I saw when she comes, she presents and pulls the slack out, and I see her working with her grip. That should be done as, so while you're here, all you're doing is aiming.
There you go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow.
Way better than the first time.
Yeah, the first time I think you only had 5 on here, and I think 1 was even off the board. So to have all 25 yards, that's a hard shot.
It's long. Yeah.
That's no chip shot for a pistol. And to have you do this well, you've gotten a lot better.
For Reagan's carbine portion, we're going to start her at the 50-yard line. She'll take 3 rifle shots from the standing, 3 kneeling, 3 sitting, and 3 in the prone position, and do the same thing at the 75 and 100-yard line. Again, this is slow aim fire. We want to evaluate her progress in carbine marksmanship.
She should come into this pretty confident.
I would hope so.
Right after the pistol.
And hopefully she uses some of the same approach. Right. Takes her time, resets if she needs to.
Yeah. Perfect. You see now she knows points of contact. That's where the first baseline she didn't. See what she's doing different now than what she did before is this is what we call a blade position. It's derived from like NRA competition. Seeing where you were day 1 at the first baseline to now, just a monumental improvement from not only the obvious marksmanship aspect, but the body position, the fundamental of using the weapon to everything. I think you did great.
Thank you.
What did you see?
I was really impressed with your overall maturity and your ability to be in control, pace yourself, your breathing, your ability to kind of step out if it didn't feel right. Just overall, it looked like a world of difference since the first baseline.
Reagan moves to the long range for the final slow aim stage. Using a bolt-action rifle in the prone position, she must make 3 hits each on targets placed at 100, 300, 400, and 500 yards.
All right, Reagan, 100 yards, 3 hits. Go ahead and load. Hit, hit, hit.
When you feel the wind's picking up, there's just some.
Hit,
You hear that? Good shot.
hit, hit.
So here's going to be the tough one if she misses, because you notice there's no berm behind it.
Hit,
Bam! She's on it, dude.
hit. Let's transition to 500. Miss. Just off top right edge. Hit.
Talk about an improvement.
There you go.
Making us look good.
Thank you.
The difference between a decent and an advanced shooter is the ability to perform the basics well under pressure. Stress stages test your marksmanship when you're on the clock, when you're out of breath and jacked up on Mountain Dew. In order to induce stress and get Reagan's heart rate going, I added a significant running component. For the first stress test, we're back on the 100-yard range. Reagan has to hit steel 3 times from the back of the range, then sprint to the 10-yard line for 3 more hits with a handgun. The rest of the course follows this 3-hit pattern, alternating between AR and pistol shots at 90, 20, 80, 30, 70, and 40 yards respectively. And remember, she's on the clock.
All right, Reagan, this is your pistol carbine stress test. Begin. Hit, hit, hit. Unload, show clear. Rack it.
Like I said, she's going to do great.
Right in the center.
All right, let's go.
Get it, girl.
On you. Hit, hit, hit.
Wow.
Hit, hit.
This right here is slowing it down the biggest, the safety part.
Miss. Miss. Relax.
Miss.
Hit, hit, miss, hit.
There it is. The initial baseline, she had, for some reason, this ate her lunch.
This one, the 70?
Yeah. Something tells me the way she's been shooting, she's going to not have
Hit, hit, hit.
flap her open every time. All right, now. One.
Hit. Miss.
Slow it.
Hit.
2. Time. Way to go. Woo! There you go.
Good job, Reagan.
Reagan's final stress test begins with a 400-yard run to a long-range shooting platform. From there, Reagan must race an additional 50 yards to collect 4 rounds of .308, then return to the platform and hit each target once, starting at the 100, then going to the 300, next is the 400, and finally 500 yards. Remember, she can't move to the next target until each shot is made, and every time she runs out of ammo, it's a 50-yard run for 4 more rounds. There you go. Sprint to the ammo and let's get it on. There we go.
Get focused.
Knock it down.
Bam.
In your face. See, this is an important miss because right now, mentally, she knows she's going to get back up and run.
Yeah.
Hit.
Nice.
There you go. There you go. One more and you're done. One more and you're done.
Great form.
Miss, just right over the right corner. Hit.
Yeah.
That was
Awesome
it.
job, Reagan.
Yeah.
Awesome job.
Great work.
There you go. Good job.
Thank you.
Nice job. That was so much better.
Well, guys, party's over, ain't it?
It is.
I can't believe it's been already 10 weeks, man. It feels like 10 days.
It flew by.
You know, it feels like this is gone by way too fast.
Well, listen, the show's over, but it's not the end, right? I Am Forever ultimately it's a life pursuit. The key is nothing's gonna be handed to you. I think you know this now.
Yeah.
You might have some advantages in life, some natural skills, what have you, but everybody's gotta work hard to become great, and you certainly have done that here.
Thank you.
I always say it's not being perfect, it's the pursuit of. So just like you were hitting 500 first round, well, now let's go to 600. Once you get good at that, let's go to 7. And if you don't have the range, well, let's try to hit a 3-inch target.
Always seeking self-improvement, man. That's what it comes down to.
What'd you get out of this, Reagan?
Lots to take away from this experience. All I can do from now is just keep training, keep trying, and keep improving.
That's the key. All right, well, let's get out of here.
Let's do it.
Race
We'll see you soon.
Yeah? Let's do it. Are we leaving?
Yes, sir.
It was really fun to be a part of that, part of Reagan's experience with John Wayne and Isaiah. I thought it was just too cool.
Yeah, it was a blast. I love shooting and everything, but we also got to remember that it's unlike any other sports like basketball or tennis because we could actually lose the right to shoot at some point if we don't protect it, right? I think what's important is that we remember that we need to get out and actually talk to people about it and kind of be at the forefront of advocating on behalf of guns in a way that teaches people and prevents us from hopefully never losing.
Right.